Well, is there any news going on with us right now?
Well, I'm in grad school, which is cool. Teaching. I'm pregnant.
Wherever we go,
Whatever we do,
you'll have me,
and I'll have you. Together,
or not at all.
always,
and always.
So the biggest thing that's been going on for us over the last few months, I guess, is we did our first IVF cycle. The first time that we conceived, we miscarried, and then 2 years ago,
I had a ruptured ectopic pregnancy that resulted in emergency surgery and the removal of my right fallopian tube and draining some blood out of my abdomen. So it was bleeding. So 3 days before Christmas.
Yeah. So we've had some trouble, and since that point, just didn't have any luck trying. So we decided to go through IVF, which was eye-opening as to how much is involved in that. You kind of take it for granted. It seems pretty easy to get pregnant, but it's not that easy for a lot of people. It's awesome for those people who have that good fortune and are blessed to have it happen that quickly. And for us, it took a little bit more of the involved process for it to, for us to try to make that happen. It's a very involved, very intense kind of process. So, but we've been super open about it. So we love to share it with people who may not know much about it or may be curious about it.
I take stimulation drugs. They grow as many eggs and follicles as they possibly can. And I have to go in either every 3 days, every 2 days, or every day to have an ultrasound, and then they'll go in and they harvest them. Then you have to wait 5 days until transfer.
Because it is such a predetermined, defined, precise, everything is mapped out, and there's just so much, and you have to do this at this time, and this at this time, and on this day, 5 days later this, and then, there's so many check-ins, and there's so many medications, and there's so many things that are involved. She did an unbelievable job of making sure that she knew how to take her medications and when she needed to take her medications, and keeping track of all the appointments and stuff. It's a lot to go through. But it's worth it. It's worth it because we're pregnant.
Yay!
It works for us. The first cycle worked for us. So we found out the day after Thanksgiving that we got that phone call that we were pregnant. And I think we both prepared ourselves for us to be told that no, we weren't.
Yeah.
That when the phone call came to me, otherwise it was pretty cool. I jumped up and down, and she started crying, and it was just, like I said, looking back on everything, all the steps and everything that you have to do, I feel for anybody that has gone through that one time alone, let alone 3, 4 more times than that, who has gone through that process and everything involved, and then it doesn't work for them. It would have crushed us, because it's like reset, and you have to do all of that over. It's a process of 2 months, 3 months, and emotionally, mentally, you wouldn't want to just jump right back into it. Like, okay, next cycle, here we go. It's a lot, and so for us to have that fortune, I guess, on the first time, it was fantastic. So we're loving it. We're super excited. Due date is when?
July 31st.
July 31st, Harry Potter's birthday. So come on, little man, or woman, because we don't know. We're not finding out. That's one of the things. I've always been leaning towards the I want to find out end of it. Shea's always been on the other hand.
Yeah, I have never been it's never been important to me, which anybody who's ever known me thinks is really entertaining, because I am really type A about a lot of things, and that doesn't really go with my personality at all. But I've never been all that interested in knowing, because it's a baby, and that's what I want. I want to be a mom. So, boy, girl, awesome.
Yep. I'm now on that side because, as we said, everything was so defined and determined and set and scientific and calculated that we needed something that was unexpected. We needed something that we didn't know that was going to be a surprise, and this is going to be it. And we're both, I think, really looking forward to not knowing and to have that one aspect of surprise to it. So it was so easy for me to say, like, no, we're good. I am A-okay waiting, and that's one thing that you can't control. So,
yeah.
But we did go out the day of. We went out and got baby's first stuffy. So we got. We'd like to introduce you to Pudge. He's a koala of sorts. We saw him. That's it. That's the one.
Look at him.
He's fantastic. So Pudge has been waiting, not so patiently at times, but patiently at other times for his person to come. And we obviously are more excited than Pudge is to meet our little one. So, blastocyst. This is what they transferred right here. And then, you go in there, you can hardly see it. It's just like a little sack.
No, you can't see the baby at all. That's just where it lives.
Yeah, that's just his home. And then now we can start seeing a little bit of a baby in there, right? And we kind of start to see a big shape of a baby thing. And then that's our most recent one. We're still kind of getting more and more baby.
This is a video of my last ultrasound, which shows the baby's heartbeat. You can physically see the heartbeat, but it looks like it's clapping. And I'm just really excited about it. So that happened. Okay. So. Other than that, just been constantly thinking about baby names. Somebody we know stole our favorite girl name. And by stole I mean she has absolutely no way to know that either of those names was what we wanted. And it's those first and middle. That's
Yeah.
Kris is current leader for a boy. Can I tell everyone that?
Yep.
Smedley.
Yes.
Smedley
Yes.
Moody.
Smedley is leading the way.
It's not
I'm
though.
all aboard.
Not.
I'm all aboard the Smedley train.
No.
Yep.
I will say that when we looked through a baby book and we found that name, both of us
It got the best reaction. I'm just
died
saying.
laughing
Yeah.
for like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
But no.
What's your name, little boy? Smedley.
Smedley! No.
So, yeah.
No.
If you guys want Smedley,
No!
make sure that you comment that you are on the Smedley train as well.
No Smedley train.
Yes.
There is no track.
Smedley.
No.
Smedley.
Can you imagine the poor child?
Oh, he'd be the coolest.
He would
Be the coolest.
Oh man.
Oh.
Also, apologies if you know anyone named Smedley.
If you know anybody named Smedley, I would like to meet them. I would like to meet them just to see how that name has affected them as a person. And if they're a cool adult Smedley, Smedley is getting even more points up. We'll check in, like I said, as the bump grows, and as we get a little bit further along, as we have more things to share, we'll check in. So, congratulations, us! Yay!